Breezy, the big bandit. Understand it. Pop
Hello
off
and
on
good
me, I'll
morning,
leave you
everyone.
right where you
Happy
stand
Flex
it.
Friday. If you're playing on Prizepicks, you're here with Game Time Decisions with your boy Avi and Matt, and we are here with another segment of Backyard Bets. Avi, as always, how you doing today?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. Yesterday was a weird day for us. A lot of our picks just fell off the board because players just didn't play. They sat. We had Evan Mobley with a pivot, and we also had LeBron. He sat. Both of them sat at the, I guess, towards like 4 or 5 o'clock. They kind of announced all of that, so that was kind of tough on us. Chris Dunn, we had him at his points and assists prop. He couldn't connect for us on that game. Just a challenging game because Colin Sexton was just the better guard in that game. So they pretty much ran him more in the rotation. So that was tough on us. Our Laurie Markkinen, though, DGF pick of the day, has hit again. Honestly, at this point, if I were you guys, I would take a separate pick and just play our DGF picks on one straight bet the way we're going right now. We're at 7-1. We've literally only missed that one. That Jabari Walker has been haunting us every single day to this day. But yeah, so why don't we get into what DGF is? So I got DGF open right here. It's Daily Grind Fantasy, a really good tool. It takes all of the sportsbook apps and optimizes it, all of the odds, I should say, for a positive EV value on your player, pretty much letting you know what's probable, what's not probable in the game. Also giving you live updates. All you gotta do is hit the refresh every so often. Live updates on every pick that is available on Underdog and Prizepicks. Now, when you're using these apps, they get bumped like almost every 20 minutes. Something is getting bumped. So to be able to use this tool, you'll be able to see live picks on both apps without having to switch between them. So it's a really useful tool. There's also a lot of other things, but just to get into our pick for today, Matthew, you want to take that over?
All right, we're going with Yusuf Nurkic over 9.5 rebounds. He's the starting center for the Phoenix Suns, and they're going to be playing the Atlanta Hawks. Now, we've taken this play a lot before in the past. He clears it almost every time. He's the type of center that just looks to rebound because he has so many scorers around him. So yeah, Avi, you want to go ahead with the numbers?
If you look at the sportsbook odds for Nurkic across the board, it's averaging about 130. I think this is FanDuel. Let me just double check. Yeah, FanDuel got it at minus 136 for 9.5. So we're definitely confident. They created a positive EV value of 53.7. There were a lot of other picks here, and as you can see, we're not taking picks directly from the top. It's not about just taking whatever pick you see. You do have to do some line shopping, a little bit of background research, and use your intuition a little bit, So yeah, that's what we're rocking with today. I will get into my two picks first. How about that? So
go ahead.
It was kind of tough today for us to look at the slate and pick some props, man. The lines just kept moving in a way that we should have just it just wasn't available for us at the time. So what we found was a lot of picks that we liked from before, that we see that the matchups are good today. So if you look at this one right here, we got Kawhi Leonard over 10.5 rebounds and assists. We've seen Kawhi hit this a couple of times for us. Usually we can call when he's not going to hit it and try to stay away from it. Right now the matchup is good. Clippers against Detroit. At the small forward position, they're allowing a lot of rebounds and assists, and Zubac is out. So again, he's going to be here trying to pick up the slack a little bit, and hopefully he can get, over 10.5. We would play it at 11. It'll give you a little bit of push potential, and if you can find it anywhere at 10, that would be great. I believe Underdog actually might still have it at 10. So if you guys can get on that, that would be great. Matthew, you got anything for this pick?
Paul George is still recovering from injury. They're playing him, but I believe he's still on minutes restriction at about 20. So we're looking for Kawhi Leonard to step up in those moments where PG's out and recover in the rebounds and assists.
Right. My next pick, and I really like this one, so we'll see how this goes, is Steph Curry over 5.5 assists. We got him playing, the Golden State is playing Memphis today. Steph has hit this recently in the last 10 games. He's been on a crazy stretch, 8 in the last 10, 13 in the last 20. So most of his games are in the last 10 games, so he is trending upward, especially with Draymond Green back in the game. We thought that would take away from his assists, but it looks like it doesn't. It looks like it's just upping his gameplay. In Memphis, Memphis allows some of the most assists in the point guard position, really allowing Steph to hopefully. Well, we also assume that in this game, Steph is going to facilitate a little bit more, so we're hoping that he does that. Anything you got for this pick? But this is what we're looking like.
Yeah, just my theory on this game is this isn't one that we think he's going to really get up for. So, like you said, we're looking for him to be more of a facilitator in this game, get everybody else going, let them try to catch fire like him.
Yeah, and we know Steph. Steph is someone who likes to attract defense, so he can drop passes off for quick buckets or kick out for nice threes. He's not a playmaker, but he can still make plays.
Yeah.
Cool. Matthew, you want to get into yours?
Alrighty, first pick of the day. We're going with players that are trending. That's the vibe of the day.
Right.
So we're going with DeJounte Murray over 4.5 rebounds. He is the starting shooting guard for the Atlanta Hawks, and like I said, they're going to be playing Phoenix. Phoenix does allow a lot of rebounds to the guard position. He's got this. If you can see here on Outlier, he's got this. He's hit this over 14 of the last 20 games. He's going to have a good matchup in Bradley Beal, who I believe is a little bit undersized than him. So, yeah, we're looking for him to scoop up 5 rebounds for us. Any thoughts on this one, Avi?
Well, what I was going to say is, you pretty much hit the nail on the head. This is exactly what we're looking at. Like you said, we're playing trends. The slates for, like, our classic players is just... It's not right now. So, yeah, the trends are definitely the wave. And the matchup is great. He's hit it in the head-to-head. This pick looks good. I don't want to say it's a lock-in bet or anything like that, but if you can get it at 4.5, 5, maybe even 5.5, 5.5 would be a little risky. But definitely play it 4.5 to 5 if you see the bump.
Yeah. All righty. Next pick, we're going with the home team. We're going back to it. Our boy just got voted. Our boy just got voted into the All-Star team for the first time. I don't know how long it's been since we had a Magic player in the All-Star team. Shout out to our boy Paolo Banchero. Keep
Might be
making us
Dwight
proud,
Howard,
baby. Oh yeah, had to be Dwight back in when did he stop playing? 2010, around there, 11. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Paolo Banchero. We're back in the All-Star game. Over 1.5 3-pointers made. They're playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are really big in the paint, if you guys have watched their games. So we see here, obviously we know Paolo's going to get his shots. He's going to get his usage, but we see that being a little bit more spread out on the floor today since the paint's going to be nice and clogged. He's trending on this prop. He's got it 10 in the last 20. Head-to-head, we did check, and it's interesting because he didn't hit it in their last head-to-head, but he went 1 of 4. So the attempts were there. It's just that he had a bad shooting night. And since he's been trending, with this All-Star vote, I think he's going to be hot tonight. I think he's going to want to play with some fire, get this win, especially if they could beat the number 1 team or the number 2 team in the West. That would look really good for Orlando. Yeah, 2 threes is all we need. He's been cashing it for us every time we take it. So we need another one, baby.
We got to get that on a t-shirt, man. 2 threes is all we need, man.
That's a fire one. That's a super fire one. But 2 threes is all we need. Yeah, and I sent him a text. Don't worry. I told him, yo, just throw him up there today.
Yeah, exactly, Mm-hmm. All right, cool. I mean, I don't really have anything extra to say on that one. I feel like that's exactly what it is for us, Definitely a solid pick. So let's get it
with the home team on Friday. You can't be mad at it.
Can't be mad at it. Can't be mad at it. Unless he sits, but I doubt it. He's not on no game time decision or nothing. I mean, he's on our game time decision, but anyway. So our prop watch of the day is Trae Young over 11 assists. We really like this number, but we know that this number is going to get bumped throughout the day. Crazy. So if you want to take it, you got to take it while it's low. Over 11, 11.5. You're taking a risk at 12, but don't go higher than 12. Because if you can see here, anytime he hits over this number, it's always at 13. So if he's going to hit this number, it'll probably be at 13. Just the way the game goes. Now, if you look at Phoenix, Devin Booker and the Suns allow middle of the pack when it comes to point guard assists. So, but Trae Young is one of the better point guards of the league. So we're hoping that he can take advantage of something like this and just find ways to drop passes down to Jalen Johnson and Capella down low for easy alley-oops and, transitional assists that will get him over the top.
Mm-hmm. If I can add, and this is actually, I just thought about this speaking on the Paolo. Trae Young got the All-Star snub, so we can expect him to probably play with some fire in this game. It's already expected to be a close, high-scoring game, but yeah, this could be a game where he go like 30 and 12, 30 and 15, like just go crazy and really show the East
that they missed out.
put some respect on the name.
Right. If he's got that competitive edge, he definitely will handle his business tonight. And that's what we're banking on. We ain't looking at no B team players today. So, all in all, those are our 6 picks for today. It is Flex Friday on Prizepicks. Just to give you a quick little insight on that, Prizepicks will do a Flex Friday. You just got to wait for the promotion to come up. You opt in on Prizepicks, and then you're able to pretty much bet up to $20 and get your money back. So we recommend if you can take all 6 of these picks on a Prizepick and then just throw a Flex Friday in there, you get your money back, worst case scenario.
Yeah.
And if you don't and
throw
you hit
20 on there,
watch the video
500.
tomorrow,
the 20 will be 500 if everything hits. If not, you get your 20 back. It's all right.
Exactly. You'll get your 20 back when you got the chance to play for 500 for free today. And on Underdog, if you want to take it, definitely just look through it.
Pick your favorite 5 out of these,
Your fave 5, man, like it's T-Mobile.
But there you go.
Cool. So just to go over the picks real quick, you got Jusuf Nurkic over 9.5 rebounds for our DGF pick of the day. We are 7-1. I will be dropping a link for that down low. Definitely look into it, man. We've been hitting every single day. If you want to take a straight bet on it, you can. But going back to our picks, you got DeJounte Murray over 4.5 rebounds. Paolo Banchero over 1.5 3-points made. Steph Curry over 5.5 assists. You got Kawhi Leonard over 10 rebounds and assists, but he might be at 10.5 by the time you see this. Trae Young over 11 in assists, and he also might be at 11.5. But please feel free to comment what you think, like and subscribe.
Share.
Share the video, man. Set your notifications so you can make money like we make money.
Yeah. Follow the Instagram, Game Time Decisions.
Yep. And we will be back tomorrow to check in with you on the recap and hopefully hit another sweep. We are looking for a sweep today. And all right, people. Happy betting.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody.
Said it's your man Beezy, and you either get with it or get lost.